Hello everybody, welcome to One Drink Podcast, where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
And today, we're talking about Medal of Honor recipients.
Yep. So what we decided to do is break these shows off from the history show and just do it as its own dedicated show.
Gotta do it.
You know?
It deserves its own lane.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. We like them, you know, people like them and not, you know, I think that it deserves its own show.
Oh man, I love it.
Yep.
And you know, anything that we can do in this segment to honor any military or any, you know, anyone in the service gets taken care of here on this show.
Yep.
So it's pretty sweet.
Yep. So to kick this one off, we got some cool stats for you about the Medal of Honor.
This is amazing.
There have been a total of 3,530 Medal of Honors awarded. 2,461 have gone to members of the U.S. Army. 749 have gone to the U.S. Navy. Nice. 300 have gone to the U.S. Marine Corps. 19 have gone to the U.S. Air Force. And 1 has been awarded to the U.S. Coast Guard.
That one.
Right. Can you imagine being the only guy in the Coast Guard to have ever gotten one?
It's a great achievement.
Right. With all the crazy shit that those guys do and saving people and shit.
I know.
It's nuts, man. Hanging out of helicopters in hurricanes and shit. No way.
Man.
Takes a special kind of...
But that's a cool fact, though, because, like, to break it down like that, you know, I like it. And, you know, all of it's going to increase more and more, you know. So
I learned a cool fact from a member of the Coast Guard. The U.S. Coast Guard holds the most authority of any military branch in the world.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So they have more authority over a number of things than any other branch of the military does in any country in the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had no clue.
I think that's pretty cool.
My mind always just goes to Army. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Army.
Yep.
Army.
Yep.
But that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so to start this off, Vietnam War, U.S. Army, Corporal Jerry Wayne Wickham. I always want to say Wickman, but it's Wickham. Corporal Wickman distinguished himself. Wickman. That's what I
got 2 words in.
And I already fucked
up. I always want to say Wickman, but it's Wickham.
Oh, God.
Corporal Wickman!
Oh, man. Distinguished himself while serving with Troop F. Troop F was conducting a Renaissance in-force mission southwest of Loc Ninh.
Renaissance? Reconnaissance. Performing a Renaissance! But they were running around with kilts and swords and shit.
Holy cow. Sorry about this, but damn. When the lead element of the friendly force was subjected to heavy barrage of rockets, automatic weapons, and small arms fire with a well-concealed enemy bunker complex. Disregarding the intense fire, Corporal Wickham leaped from his armored vehicle and assaulted one of the enemy bunkers and threw a grenade into it, killing 2 enemy soldiers. So we hear that commonly. Well, not commonly. Since we started doing this. The grenades are a major part of the war.
Oh, yeah.
And they help out tremendously.
Yeah.
Sometimes. He moved into a bunker and with the aid of another soldier began to remove the body of Viet Cong when he detected the sound of an enemy grenade being charged. Corporal Wickham warned with his comrade and physically pushed him away from the grenade, thus protecting him from the force of the blast. When a second Viet Cong bunker was discovered, he ran through a hail of enemy fire to deliver deadly fire into the bunker, killing 1 enemy soldier. He also captured 1 Viet Cong, who later provided valuable information on enemy activity in the Loc Ninh area. After the patrol withdrew and an airstrike was conducted, Corporal Wickham led his men back to evaluate the success of the strike. So, sometimes we hear about soldiers, they jump on their grenade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To save, you know, but he pushed, you know, the soldier out of the way, so and they both lived, which was...
That's crazy. It's
crazy.
To have that awareness, too. is like the thing that sticks out most to me. You know what I mean? Like he was aware enough of his surroundings to hear the thing get armed, and you know what I mean? Like it's not like those things last long either. Like you got seconds to react to that.
And like there's so much going on. And to hear that distinct sound.
Yep.
Like,
so many other things happening.
Zoom, zoom, you know, holy shit. They were immediately attacked again by enemy fire. Without hesitation, he charged the bunker from which the fire was being directed, enabling the remainder of his men to seek cover. He threw a grenade inside the enemy's position, killing 2 Viet Cong and destroying the bunker. Moments later, he was mortally wounded by enemy fire. Corporal Wickham's extraordinary heroism at the cost of his life were in the highest traditions of the military service and reflect great credit upon himself and the U.S. Army.
Oh. So, like, I get so into these stories when I hear you read them, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, all right, he's still alive. Yeah, he's still going. And then I hear, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Like when they fall, I'm like, I feel.
And it's crazy because they do so much.
Yeah.
Extraordinary, brave, great things. And all it takes is just one stupid shot.
Yep.
And all that, I mean, of course, he deserves the medal.
Yep.
But damn, you know.
Yep.
It is.
It's heartbreaking to hear.
It is heartbreaking.
You know that they all. You know, I mean, if we could have it our way, I wish they would all come home.
I know.
But sadly, in times of war, it's just not a reality.
And that's the thing too. So like when you read your stories or I read mine, and when I'm done, and they actually live, I get kind of pumped up and excited. I'm like, oh damn, he was able to, go home and
see his family,
brag about it almost.
Yep.
So,
all right. So I'm going to take us to Major Ralph Shelley, Cheli.
Can't be worse.
Cheli Wickham, and his Renaissance.
Oh man.
I'm going to say Cheli.
Sounds good.
All right. U.S. Army, World War II, for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity above and beyond the call of duty in action with the enemy. While Major Cheli was leading his squadron in a dive to attack the heavily defended Dagwa airdrome, intercepting enemy aircraft centered their fire on his plane. So, we're talking about a pilot now.
Okay, yeah.
In the U.S. Army. We haven't gotten... Well, I mean, we've had some...
couple
pilots and things that have happened on an airplane, but not a lot. So this one was kind of cool to read. So enemy aircraft centered their fire on his plane, causing it to burst into flames while still 2 miles from the objective. His speed would have enabled him to gain necessary altitude to parachute to safety. So they were flying low, trying to come in under the radar. So he would have had to climb, pull his chute so that he could have landed in time.
Damn.
But this action would have resulted in his formation becoming disorganized and exposed to the enemy. So he was leading the formation of these planes, and if he dipped, everybody else would have gotten all screwed up and would have screwed up the mission. Although a crash was inevitable, he courageously elected to continue leading the attack in his blazing airplane.
Wow.
So he's leading this squadron with a plane that's on fire.
Right.
Trying to get 2 more miles to his objective.
And he's in that little cockpit.
Right.
Just
hanging on. And it's not like there's electronic... I mean, he's wrestling this thing.
Yeah.
From a minimum altitude, the squadron made a devastating bombing strafing attack on the target. The mission completed, Major Cheli instructed his wingman to lead the formation and crashed into the sea.
Damn. Safely though, right?
No.
Oh.
He couldn't
get high enough. Damn.
Yeah, because he elected to stay low
and
carry his speed to the bombing run. So they made the bomb, they bombed the stuff. He said, all right, lead the squadron. And he broke off and went down in the sea.
Damn.
Yeah.
But still, brave.
Yeah. To keep his squad together, keep him protected.
He kept his cool.
Finished the mission.
Even though he knew the inevitable.
Yep. Yep.
Damn, good story.
Crazy. Whew. Again, 2 phenomenal stories.
Yep.
I love that we broke this off, and are doing its own
separate thing.
Treating these own, as their own. Because now people could just come in real quick, couple of minutes, hear an amazing story, and don't forget, if you're out and about and you see any serviceman or woman, just take 2 seconds to just say thank you for your service.
Yeah. And if you comment below, let us know anybody you want us to shout out.
Yep, for sure.
We'll shout them out, have them on the show. If they want to come on the show.
Yep, for sure. And especially, we don't know what's going to happen here in the future with all the stuff going on in Ukraine right now with the conflict between Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah.
So, I hope that we don't get involved.
Well, I hope so too.
Just for the safety of our own soldiers.
Yeah. So yes, great stories, well deserved, and we will continue.
Yep, for sure.
We got a lot more to honor.
Yep.
I mean,
we got thousands of stories left.
Thousands of stories.
We'll be here for a long time.
And anything, with the military, if we come up like a good story or anything, we're gonna share it here on this show, and
sure,
it's gonna be. To me, I love it.
Yep, me too. And don't forget, guys, you can check out all of these Medal of Honor stories as well as our history shows and full-length shows on our YouTube and Facebook page, both at One Drink Podcast. Don't forget to hit that like and sub button. It definitely helps us out with the algorithm on YouTube. And, as always,
share with one person.
That's right. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to be the first ones notified when our new episodes drop. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And until next time, guys.
See ya.
Cheers.